She sat before the court trembling uncontrollably, her hands shaking as tears poured down her face. Her voice cracked as she pleaded for compassion over that it was never intentional. She claimed it was a terrible mistake.
What happened that day was the most tragic mistake of my life. It was the worst day of my life.
For a short moment, the room felt uncertain. A few jurors appeared hesitant, some even visibly sympathetic. Then the security footage began to play. The video showed her and her boyfriend placing her daughter, Christina, into the back seat of the car. The door shut, the locks engaged, and they walked away. What followed turned the vehicle into a deadly furnace. Inside, Christina struggled silently, unable to speak or escape. 6 long hours passed before they returned, but by then, it was too late. Christina's small body lay still, overtaken by unbearable heat, while her mother and boyfriend showed no sense of urgency. Even the judge finally lost all patience.
Didn't care anything about the child. Left the child there to die. How could you?
And in that instant, reality finally settled in. She understood it without anyone saying a word. There was no escape left. This was the end of the road. She was never going home. On August 15th, 2019, 13-year-old Christina Pangalangan, a child born with cerebral palsy, depended entirely on others for every aspect of her life. She could not speak. She could not move without assistance. That morning, her mother, Rita Pangalangan, and Rita's boyfriend, Larry King Jr., placed Christina into the back seat of a Volkswagen Jetta. The doors shut, the locks clicked, and they walked away. 6 hours followed. 6 hours trapped inside a vehicle where temperatures climbed beyond 130 degrees. During that time, Rita and Larry remained nearby. They talked, they argued, they laughed, they even shared intimate moments, behaving as though the day was completely normal. While a child sat helpless in unbearable heat, they continued their lives as if nothing mattered less. Hours later, Rita approached the car, not out of concern for her daughter, but because she wanted cigarettes. That's when she realized the keys were locked inside. But instead of panicking over Christina, her frustration centered on what she couldn't retrieve. When Larry learned the keys were inside, his reaction wasn't immediate fear. His first idea was simple and direct: smash the windows and get Christina out. Rita dismissed it calmly. She insisted it would be easier and cheaper to drive to her house with a spare key. They stood there debating convenience and cost while Christina remained sealed inside the scorching car. Eventually, they walked to the back of the yard and climbed into Larry's pickup truck, planning a round trip that would take nearly 40 minutes. They returned around 4:40 p.m. Yet even then, they didn't rush. They sat in the truck, talking casually, while Christina lay motionless just feet away. When they finally went to the Volkswagen, the doors wouldn't open. They rocked the car. They struggled with the lock. Nearly 6 hours had passed since Christina had been placed inside. When the door finally opened, it was already over. Christina's body was lifeless. Her skin was badly blistered. Her internal temperature had reached 109.9 degrees, the highest reading the thermometer could display. Only then did Larry call 911. His voice sounded urgent, but investigators would later say it felt practiced.
Hello, what's the address of your emergency?
Hey, I got an emergency, man, like real quick.
Okay, sir, what's going on? Where did it happen?
Our daughter was locked in the car. We had the car home today. She's
What is the address that you're at, sir?
11685 West. I think she's gone, man.
Sir, can you hear me?
Please.
Sir, what is going on there? I can't understand what you're saying.
She got ready to leave, Harley. My girlfriend, she put her daughter in the car, man. It's probably been a couple hours ago. We had the AC running and all. We were talking.
Okay, sir, is she stuck in the vehicle still?
Look, man, we got out. She's gone, man. She's gone. I need
Okay, you got her out of the vehicle. Is she breathing?
Yes,
You think she passed away?
I know she is, man. I got out the car. She's gone.
Both Rita and Larry were taken in for questioning. Rita broke down immediately, sobbing as she told investigators it was a horrible accident, something she claimed was never supposed to happen.
Ready to turn around, put your hands behind your back. Charged homicide. No actions. The actions of Mr. King led to the death of your daughter. And it pains me to call her your daughter.
Oh my God, my poor baby.
Was the accident?
6 hours of laying in the
It was
car.
not in there 6 hours.
It was.
I just looked at the door and watched
It
it.
was a child. It was a 12-year-old
not
innocent
6 hours.
It
child.
was 6 hours.
Oh my God.
6 hours.
Oh my God, no.
Put her in that car at 11 o'clock, 11 a.m., and did not get her out of that car.
Oh no, my baby, my poor baby. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was just in a bad dream. Oh my God.
No, it's not a bad dream.
Wake up. It's a nightmare.
Larry shifted the blame onto her, but detectives were already ahead of both of them. The evidence was clear, and soon the jury would see it too. In court, Rita appeared fragile and shaken, her body trembling as tears poured down her face. She begged for compassion, repeating again and again that it was unintentional, that she never meant for her daughter to die.
What happened that day was a tragic mistake in my life. It's the worst day of my life. I was negligent. I don't want to turn him. Well, I heard him almost a year ago. And a negligent homicide was born in Georgia. I would have pleaded guilty, took everything myself. Because I was. When I put this baby, when I married, put that baby in my that car, the air conditioning went on. Whatever, it was on. When I checked her at 12, I just went in the kitchen there before the house, making a nap, checking on her before. I should have got that window. I should have left that window when the car was on. I don't even know what to do. I should have left that window. I should have got my baby out. But it was nothing. And I will live with it. Nobody loves Christina more than I do.
For a brief moment, it seemed her words might be working. Some jurors looked conflicted. A few even appeared sympathetic. Then the surveillance footage began to play. This wasn't just any recording. It came directly from Larry's own camera, documenting everything outside the vehicle. Second by second, the truth unfolded. What the jury saw wasn't panic. It wasn't desperation. It was two adults behaving calmly, carelessly, without urgency. While Christina struggled to survive, the courtroom fell into complete silence. Even the judge's patience wore thin. Rita cried again, but now her tears carried a different weight, the weight of undeniable truth. The defense made one final push, arguing that the car had been running, that the air conditioning had been on, that Christina had been safe. But the footage destroyed that claim. Not once in nearly 6 hours did the engine start. Not once did either adult try to cool the car or even check on her. Every excuse collapsed under the evidence. And then the jury reached its decision. Guilty.
We, the jury, in the above caption, on the charge of murder of Christina Ann Pangolani, find the defendant guilty.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Rita completely unraveled. Her voice shook as she whispered one last attempt at explanation. The judge remained firm. He spoke about the unimaginable suffering Christina endured while no one intervened. Rita Pangalangan was sentenced to 37 years in prison. Larry King Jr. received 32 years. Their failure to act had taken an innocent child's life, and it took their freedom with IT as the courtroom cleared. One reality stood above everything else. After that video played, there was never any chance of going home. This case continues to divide people. Some believe Rita's tears were genuine, that she never intended for her daughter to die. Others see her actions as a disturbing display of indifference. What do you think? Was this a tragic mistake or a crime that deserved every year of a sentence? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more powerful courtroom stories. Thanks for watching.